Here we are with Premortal, that's me. Gladly, introduce yourself.
Hey.
And Mittens.
Hey boy, Young Trap Lord Mittens.
To talk about the best albums that came out.
The raps and the hippity hops.
The best rap albums that came out in the year 2014. Or everyone, at least our three opinions of it. Some of us disagree, some of us agree.
Yeah.
You'll find out as we go through, and we're going to start out with ScHoolboy Q's Oxymoron.
Yeah, I really like this album.
Did you really go for it, Gladly?
Was that it?
Give us your shtick.
Nope. I was gonna say, usually I don't really like ScHoolboy Q's style. I don't really like that kind of like upbeat, just the way he raps. But I mean, it had some bangers on it, some power rap. I liked let me see, which one? Californication was pretty good. I liked
That's a
What They
bonus
Want
track.
was okay, even if it had chains, even if it was just 2 chains.
I like the singles off of it.
Yeah, I think Oxymoron was only good for the singles or like the bangers that they had, like Collard Greens, Break the Bank
Studio.
Lady, or
Collard
like
Green was definitely a good one.
Fuck a Lay, that's another good one, but like the rest of the album is pretty meh. Like I'd rather give Habits and Contradictions a listen. Because I haven't listened
Good.
I haven't listened to Oxymoron in so long.
See, that's the thing about Oxymoron. I felt like I was just like waiting for this song to finish, like while I
And
was listening to the
I'm
album.
pretty sure ScHoolboy said he wanted to pipe down on the album because he wanted something more radio friendly. So he probably
album
could have
was-
had a
I was gonna say that's definitely radio friendly.
more hard hitting album, but you know, labels and mainstream media. So
I don't know.
Like
I
if
feel
you've
like
seen his ciphers, they're just really lyrical and just an oxymoron. It sounds like he's trying to do a whole bunch of radio songs.
yeah,
I don't know. It felt kind of boring, I guess, in that aspect of it.
yeah.
Like I was listening to it, I was like, this doesn't sound like anything too new or different. It's like it wasn't really experimenting with too much or trying any new themes or anything like that. Like it was definitely just a ScHoolboy Q album. It wasn't really a concept album or anything like that.
Mhm.
Okay, next up on the list, bottom up, Royce the 5'9", DJ Premier's PRhyme. Do you guys listen to this?
I
did
did not
not.
give it a listen. Sorry.
Oh my gosh, you people. Well, what
I didn't give the next one a listen either. So
Aw, you niggers. Oh well. Anyways, what do you have to say about Royce the 5'9" or DJ Premier?
I can't
It's
say
okay.
that. Okay.
I don't know about DJ Premier, but Royce the 5'9" is just okay.
Just okay, I don't know. It seems like when he started doing things with Eminem, they started giving him like the whole, oh, he's the next 50 Cent shtick. And it was like, no, he's like an established artist on his own. I remember like when I was like younger, before I'd heard of him, I was like looking up lists of like unknown or like underrated rappers, and he was on almost all of them. And I had like, after I gave him a few listens, I found out like he doesn't really listens. I gave him his style isn't really extremely different from a lot of other rappers, but like he's so
Time I
aware of
listened
the
to
style.
him-
What?
Sorry.
He's so like in tune with the style, and he's so aware of like what he's doing, like what he's trying to accomplish on each track. He's able to do it like really good. So even if it doesn't sound like extremely different or something that's gonna grab a whole bunch of new audiences or sound like, dude, you have to listen. It's still gonna be really decent rap, especially on PRhyme with DJ Premier to have some fantastic instrumentals on the album, and especially the first song in particular. Like a whole thing's short. I don't even think it's an like what's the term, extended play, something like that.
What? Wait, what?
Something like that.
Extended
I don't
play
know,
is
something like
short.
that.
What are you talking about?
Huh?
Extended. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was like it didn't have that many songs on it. It only had like 7 songs. But like they were all really good. Lots of lyricism, lots more than I was used to with Royce the 5'9". He was going more for the lyrical direction rather than the gangster one that you see in a whole bunch of the older stuff. DJ Premier is DJ Premier, so that's PRhyme.
Moving on
Spelled
to Rittz.
P-Rhyme.
Rittz next to nothing.
Rittz next to nothing. You listen to this, Gladly?
I have not listened to this
God,
one.
I
these
have
are
not
good.
listened to
These-
this.
Those are the
Those are
two
the
that I
only
just
two. Yeah,
threw in.
those are the only two that I didn't listen to.
Those are the
Everything else
two
on
that
here
I
I listened to.
That makes me feel great, man.
Okay.
Anyway, Rittz.
Okay.
Rittz is just like a redneck rapper. Do you guys listen to Rittz at all?
No.
No.
No?
No.
Oh my gosh,
I
this one
eat
really
the
good song.
crackers, but no.
Okay,
Yeah,
Run the
it's
Jewels.
white. Okay, yeah, sure, we'll go to that.
Yeah.
Run
I-
the Jewels.
in my
Run the
honest opinion,
Jewels
it's probably one of the
too.
best albums of 2014.
Rap. I didn't understand the hype. Like, I'd rather listen to Run the Jewels, like just the original self-titled, over Run the Jewels 2.
I mean, I like them both. I'm not saying I like the second one better than the first one, but the second one definitely was pretty good.
I
It had a
think
lot
like,
of interesting features, like Travis Barker.
Yeah.
Was it Zach De La Roche from
yeah, him, the
Rage Against the Machine,
yeah, him.
rap album, just solo.
That was pretty great. One thing that I
Pretty
noticed, it
interesting.
kind of took like this. It has pretty much the same like I think general sound. I think
Yeah.
it's extremely similar to like the first Run the Jewels album, but I feel like they're trying to like say a whole bunch like more on this album. Like that's what lots of people say is that this is like them trying to say something on this album, and I feel like they're actually trying to put in some messages surrounding stuff. And like even after like what really put context to all of this is listening to Killer Mike doing his interview with like NPR and other radio
Yeah.
stations. He'll speak about it and like all his different like experiences and like what goes into this album and everything. And it really seems like this is like really important to him. Like a lot of the things that he touches on that like they're important to him, and he thinks it's important for audiences to like listen to. And that's why he's
Yeah,
gonna put them in there
Yeah,
and
of
make them
course, that's
sound
what
good at
they're
the same
always about.
time.
Yeah.
One of the smarter rappers.
Let's see. J. Cole, 2014 Forest Hills Drive. I didn't listen to this one all the way. I got about halfway.
Missing out. Force Hill Drives, I'd say it's better than Born Sinner in that way, but it still wasn't something that was album of the year worthy. I mean, there are a few good tracks on there, but
Born Sinner. I like the Born Sinner better than Forest Hills Drive. I
I
don't really
agree,
like it
too.
as much.
I feel like I don't even know. What was the name of the album before Born Sinner? I don't even know, but it was like, it has that
Friday
same
Night
kind
Lights?
of... I think that might be it.
Pretty
But
sure that was it.
it has like the same kind of like, it's not as... The material isn't as darker or like in your face as it was on like Born Sinner. It doesn't feel like... It's like, you know how like Drake does like the softer raps?
Yeah.
It seems like this album's a lot of that.
I like the Apparently. That was a pretty good song from this album.
The only one that I really know the name of was the Wet Dreams one, because
Yeah,
everyone talks about that
it's
one.
not bad.
A Tale of Two Cities is probably my favorite on that album.
Feels more like R&B than he does rapping sometimes, honestly.
Still really good. Just music
Yeah.
in general is still really good.
Yeah.
As a rap album, I don't know. Okay, these are my next two, my absentees. That I
Wait,
didn't listen
what?
to.
I thought you had it downloaded.
What, the Travis Scott one?
Yeah. Oh my god.
No, I was going to.
Yeah. I don't want to say Days Before Radio would be like my album of the year, but like this mixtape is absolutely amazing. If you haven't listened to it, you're really missing out. Travis Scott is dropping I'm pretty sure it's his debut album, Rodeo, sometime early next year. So watch out for that. But Days Before Radio is a really good mixtape.
I honestly don't like Travis Scott. I'll be completely honest. I don't like him.
He doesn't seem like a person I'd like either. I heard some clips, like even though I didn't listen to the album itself, like he had that kind of style that's been like growing in popularity these days that I really don't understand why. And I'm just like, I don't know.
He tries to rap fast and then does all that, but it's just the delivery is not
that good.
Okay.
Feels kind of awkward. I don't know. That's what it felt like when I was listening to some of it. It was
don't like it.
Some of it was a little forced, and some of it was little like I was like, really? You could have tried harder.
Just tries too hard sometimes.
You
But
could
it
have done
doesn't
better.
go
You could have
anywhere.
tried smarter, I should say. You could have done better. Okay, Rich Gang, The Tour, Part 1.
I don't think you listened to that
Rich
either.
Gang.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, I saw Rich Gang, and I was like, nah. See, it's just that whole like little.
Well,
mix
I
don't really
know,
like.
yeah. If you like the kind of music, obviously you're gonna like this, but I don't know what else you want me to say about this. It's a good mixtape if you like Rich Homie Quan and Young Thug, but you know, it's not for everyone.
I don't like either.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like either.
Oh,
I'm not too
Future.
sure. Future, oh my gosh. Here, do I have something to say about Future?
No.
Future's honest. Okay, I won't say... When it comes to instrumentals, the album's fantastic. When it comes to Mr. Future trying to make it, like, fit in with it, it feels like a lot of the instrumentals aren't really, like, tailored to him specifically. Like, he's got, like... I feel like he's hindered with a rap style, or, like, what's natural to him, his natural rap style, is
it's like hard-hitting trap beats with subpar Drake lyrics.
It seems like
Emphasis
he's
on
like...
subpar.
Yeah.
It feels like... I don't know, it feels like a lot of his... Just, like, as a rapper, not speaking about, like, the hard hitting or anything like that, just as, like, how his raps go. It feels
It's
like...
just honest for that reason. Like, he just released Monster. It's a new mixtape. It's a lot better than Honest. But
I've
it really?
heard that.
But on Honest, it felt like a lot of the instrumentals, like I don't know, it felt like his rapping on them, it didn't seem like, it was more like they were there to supplement the instrumentals rather than like actually like he made to try and like make the instrumental sound good. Like the lyrics sound good against the instrumentals, even if you don't know what he's saying.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not really like something you listen to for like the lyricism or like anything like that, or to hear his storytelling or anything like that. Because like if you actually look at his raps, they're actually like really sloppy. But
okay, his future sucks.
Yeah, I don't think he needs to be a rapper.
Wow.
I don't know.
Can I add an album?
Can you add an album? Sure.
That's probably, I don't know if it's on your list.
Which one?
Unknown Memory.
Which is that? Who is that?
Young Lean.
Oh dear, we're not gonna get on. Okay, sure.
Hey,
wow, say what you
Travis
want, Glad. Say what you want.
Travis Scott was on there too.
Speak your mind, gladly.
Okay, go on.
Say what you want.
I was just gonna say there's some pretty hard bangers on Unknown Memory, like Sandman, Volt, Yoshi City. But
Oh dear.
That it?
album as a whole wasn't as good, but it did have plenty of bangers, like I said. I was expecting more out of it.
I don't know why, but okay.
I know it's okay. Here, let's start with Vince Staples. Hell can
Vince
wait.
Staples is good.
Yeah, this is a really good EP.
It's
I
funny
did
too
enjoy it.
because like, it's funny because like the first song that I heard on there, well, what's it called, the Blue Suede one. That was the only song I knew by Vince Staples, and I was like, I sure hope it's on this EP, and it was, because it was the only song I'd ever heard from Vince Staples up until that point. I'd heard it at the beginning of a different podcast, the KRIT podcast, if anyone's wondering. But the whole album, like, it's short. Like, again, it's an extended play. Like, it's not gonna be super long. But I don't know. I really like his rap style. His voice is really good too.
Yeah,
he did that one song on what's it called with Chance the Rapper. I forgot. Was that the Cocoa Butter Kisses song?
No.
He did a song with
One of
Chance
them
the
on
Rapper,
there.
and I thought he was really good on that one too. Essentially,
Jeez.
since the style in that Chance the Rapper song was a lot different than the style that's like really predominant in the Hell Can Wait EP, so you can see that he's kind of a really versatile type of rapper, at least thematically.
I don't even think he did a song with Chance.
Yeah, he did, didn't he? I swear to God.
Vic
Hell
Mensa's
Can
been
Wait.
Cocoa
Oh,
Butter
that's
Kisses.
Big Mensa. God dang it.
Yeah, Big Mensa.
I confused the two. I was like, dang it.
Hell
How did
Can
I
Wait
confuse the
didn't
two?
impress me as much as Vince's other
I think-
content. Like, I like Stolen Youth, his mixtape. That got me hooked on Vince Staples, but just Hell Can Wait didn't do it as much for me.
Hands
that
Up
it's
was a
bad.
pretty good song on there. It actually had a message he was trying to spread. It's probably the only good song on there. Or not the only, but the best.
Is he still under the whole Odd Future thing? Or is he done?
Is he? I wouldn't even. I
I don't know.
wasn't even aware of that. Is
I
he
didn't know
like
that.
really
I thought that
closely
was
tied to
Casey
that?
Veggies.
Oh, true.
I don't know.
Probably.
Let me look it up.
I was gonna say, because he's close with all of them, because he does a whole bunch of songs with Earl.
Oh yeah, apparently he is.
Okay, next up, Big KRIT, Cadillactica. Woo!
I know somebody in here loves them.
My personal favorite.
Your personal favorite? What? Out of everything?
Just kidding, not out of everything. Maybe it's my personal favorite out of things that are from the South,
To be
specifically.
completely honest, I didn't even get through this album.
You didn't even
completely.
get through it? Oh my
Like,
gosh.
I probably got halfway through, but I wasn't really feeling it. Like, I'll take KRIT Was Here or Forever and a Day over this.
I liked it so much. I feel like he was so on point with like all that. Like that's something that like plagues Southern rap a lot, is that a lot of the rappers can only stick with like one kind of real flow. So everything has like, even though the instrumentals are different, it still has the same kind of like, it's still the same like 4/4, like really simple kind of instrumental going over. But with this album, he's able to go through like different kind of time things, especially in like Saturday Celebration equals Celebration. Like on that song, he's got it starting out, it sounds like almost like a country song, like some dude singing some stuff, and then he comes in and he's going like kind of slowly and kind of builds up from there. And then on like the album title name, Cadillactica, he didn't produce that one himself, he helped produce the instrumental for that song. With that one especially, he was able to like kind of show off a bit of his lyricism and a lot of like personally what this album meant to him. And then a whole bunch of the other songs, like I feel about this album the same way, like in the same vein that I think about that one Outkast album. What was it called? AT-Aliens? Was that it?
AT-Aliens, yeah.
Yeah, that's the kind of same. And then there was one by 8 Ball and MJG that was under the same kind of space theme. And I feel like this is kind of like a bit of a tribute to that kind of album. Like, I don't know what the correlation is between space music and southern rap, but it's there, and he's kind of just
out of
like,
this world.
this fits with out of this world. Look at you, Gladly. I like this album a lot.
I like
Okay.
Big KRIT.
I'll still have to give it a listen.
I
I'll
don't
do
see
that
him as a
tonight.
lyricist. I just see him as a trap or south rapper.
Trap. I don't think it's so much trap. Well,
Bangers.
the thing that really
Not
makes
trap.
Big,
Just southern music.
the thing that really stands out for me as Big KRIT is that he does almost like not so much recently, but the farther back in his music to go, the more of it he like produces himself, and like he does so much work just as himself as an artist that he like if he wanted to, he could set up like a whole album just by himself. But he's aware that he knows his resources, like other really good producers that can help him out and like contribute to his music to make it better. So I really think that like Cadillactica is just like him taking everything he's got, like especially for him going so long, making just a bunch of mixtapes and not really getting a ton of recognition, I guess. I don't know. He's been rapping for like 9 years, but
He definitely doesn't get enough recognition though. That's
yeah, but that's the thing. Like,
true.
I mean, it's just southern. Like, not everyone's gonna pick up the way he flows and his voice itself.
yeah,
It's completely different from everyone.
I feel like this was like taking everything that was available to him and just like working with it the best way he could to fit himself. Like that's what you see a lot of times. You'll see like this kind of small rapper, and he'll release like his own mixtape with kind of cheap instrumentals, and it sounds really good, everyone likes, and then he'll make his like second album, his sophomore album. It'll have a whole bunch of really nice instrumentals, but he doesn't really know what he's doing with it. Like it kind of misses the mark that the first one did, even though the first one had cheaper instrumentals that weren't as clean. And I feel like that's not really something like a problem that he's dealing with on Cadillactica. I feel like he knows what he's working with, and he's able to like, I don't
He
even know
definitely
the
has
word
the
for it.
experience.
Yeah, he definitely has experience. He's been doing it for a long time. Okay, next one up, Isaiah Rashad, Cilvia demo. This one's really early in the year. I forgot that this was
Yeah.
even 2014.
This is like February or something.
I feel like when it comes to like the whole Top Dog Entertainment people, it's either that they're either like really thug and gangsters, or they're like really mellow, kind of like.
This wasn't really mellow, but okay.
I thought it was pretty mellow for like the most.
I mean,
part.
compared to everyone else in TDE, sure, but
I thought like the whole thing. It wasn't like J Rock where
there's
it's
a
like
few
gang
songs
banging.
like Heavenly Father. That's a mellow song, but a lot of the rest of the album is pretty.
I don't feel like
banging.
they were like bangers though, like really gangster
Not bangers,
type of
but
things, but like
I wouldn't call them all mellow.
Yeah.
they're not really well. Oh, what's the word for it? They're not really mellow, but like I don't feel like they're going for the same kind of like what would you call like what was that song by Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe by Kendrick Lamar, that kind of feeling? It feels like a lot of the kind of songs felt like they were in kind of that same sort of vein that song was in.
Sort of vibe.
Yeah. I can agree with that.
Yeah, I gotcha.
That's what it feels like. I don't even know how to put it into words, but it's like it's not really soft, but it's still really like I don't know the word. Anyway, what'd you
not
guys
mellow.
It was good.
I didn't
liked
give it a listen.
I think the only song I find myself playing on that album is Soliloquy. Like, that's probably the best on the album.
Yeah.
Or The Shot You Down, but... Okay.
Let's see. Freddie Gibbs and Madlib. Ooh, baby.
Yes. This one was
Pinata.
my favorite.
This was up there. This Cadillactica and Run the Jewels 2 are probably the 3 favorites off this. But
This song hits like every mark for me.
Yeah,
I
it
know,
goes without,
like-
it goes without saying that this album in its entirety is probably, deserves album of the year. But the only complaint that I have is the instrumentals, since it's all produced by Madlib, like, they
it
start
starts
getting
sounding the same.
Yeah, it gets
Yeah.
repetitive after a while, and each song starts sounding the same. But yeah, that's the only thing bad
See,
I
that
have
was
to say
a little
about
I
issue.
it.
love it. It's
See-
there's such a weird combination that you think they would never work together,
What?
and they do.
Yeah,
I
they kinda
never
fit
think
together
Freddie
perfectly.
Gibbs and Madlib. Like I wouldn't believe you if I
Who
heard
would have
that.
thought that MF Doom and Madlib would have fit together?
You know.
I just couldn't see Freddie Gibbs. It's just, but it worked out.
Worked out really
And
good.
I can give every track a listen to on this album.
Yeah, I don't think there's
without
anyone that I
stopping.
really like hate or will like go out of my way to skip over if I was listening to the album. Back on the topic of them, all the songs kind of like having the same similar kind of sound to them.
Mm-hmm.
When I was like, it took me a whole bunch of listens through before I could like determine which songs
Yep.
like that I liked before I could like start differentiating between them all. Like at first, the first song that I heard on it was on Xbox Music Radio. It was Deeper, and I think that was probably my favorite on the album.
I didn't like Harold's song about fried chicken.
Oh, that was okay. I thought it was okay.
It wasn't bad. It's a song about fried chicken.
There are multiple producers on here, apparently, to Wikipedia.
Are there really? I don't know.
All tracks are produced by Madlib, but they credit different producers in the credits.
He's probably like overseeing it all.
Well, they could have mastered it or something like that.
Anyway, I like the whole like black split, like all the like at the beginning and end of songs. I like the clips from the
young
like
Jeezy
70s movies.
Yeah, the whole album reminds me of a 70s movie. But the Young Jeezy diss on the album, on the song "Real."
Oh yeah, huh? I
don't think I picked that up.
What?
I think I did. I remember listening to it, and I couldn't tell who it was. Let me see if I can remember. I'm trying to remember the instrumental to it, just so I can have an idea.
All I remember is like, shit real. That's all I remember.
The entire song is him calling out Young Jeezy over the big rap drama.
Gosh, I don't even. It doesn't seem like.
Shout out to middle school.
I haven't even paid attention to like any rap drama since like that Control thing with Kendrick Lamar.
God, that was overhyped.
Anyway, we're gonna our last one's gonna be the worst one.
No, yeah, I don't know why I honestly put No Label 2 in here. I wasn't really thinking.
You're just like naming up albums. Okay, I'm listening to a Migos song right now.
Compared to Rich Nigga Timeline, No Label 2 is a pretty good mixtape, but if you're looking for Migos, you know, Streets Unlock 2, Streets Unlock 3, there's your direction.
I just don't like Migos.
Neither do I, actually.
That one
Angel does, but he's not here. So.
I heard he spoke on the whole Rich Homie Quan type deal.
Yeah.
You gotta be in a certain mood to listen to some Migos.
Gosh dang, I'm never in that mood. I don't know, it feels like when I listen to southern rappers like Big KRIT or MJG or like 8Ball and all those people or like UGK, I feel like with them, I feel like I'm not lowering my intelligence listening to it. I feel like I'm just going to a different part of my mind. With Migos, I feel like I have to turn everything down a notch and be like, okay, look at this through the eyes of an angry white middle schooler.
You just have to like bang your head against a pole until you understand the music.
That's Eminem for you.
Come on now. No, but Eminem's going... That's not the same kind of like... Eminem's going for the same people, the kids listen to Screamo music, that are like going for those kinds of themes of like, I hate everyone. This isn't going for the I hate everyone thing. This is going for the, oh my gosh, look at all the money I have. Look at how big my speakers are. Look at all my guns.
What song is this?
The best Migos song.
Anyways.
I don't enjoy Migos.
This is the only reason you don't like them?
In conclusion. No. Okay.
Yeah.
Anything else you guys want to say? Final words? Top 3 maybe? You guys want to give your top 3?
Top 3 of
these?
In here?
I'll enjoy. I'd probably say it's hard to pick it like in order, but if I just had to give them with no order, I'd say Pinata, RTJ, and I don't even know which one I could put there.
See, that's what I was thinking. I was like, this is only going to be a decision like for the third.
I do Pinata, Run the Jewels, and then Days Before Rodeo.
Oh, come on now. I do Pinata, Run the Jewels, and Cadillactica, as I said earlier.
Unknown Memory. That'll be my third.
The one we didn't list. Okay, yeah. Anyways, that's what you can get out of this, everybody listening, is that if you haven't listened to these albums, the ones that are listed here, they're like, as a rap fan, even if you don't like that style, like with Rich Gang or with Future, it's probably worth your time just so you can get like an idea of the whole rap thing right now.
Don't listen to that Migos mixtape. It's not that good.
If you haven't listened to the Pinata album by Freddie Gibbs and Madlib, check that out. Run the Jewels too. If you haven't listened to that yet, I don't know what to say to you.
Listen to Blockbuster Night Part 1.
Yeah, the rest of just listen to it and thank me later. Anyways, we'll do this again for 2015 if we're all still alive then.
Yeah.
Anyways,
all right, die.
See you
everyone
in exactly
say goodbye.
A year. Bye.
See ya.